Hello and welcome back to my craft room. It is Big Fat Diary Day. I'm just going into week 18, I think it is, week 18, and I'm feeling very upbeat this week. For a start, I have got myself back on track after a couple of weeks with slap-up lunches and other social occasions going on. So I didn't do too badly. I kind of stayed static over a couple of weeks, so I'm back on track now and I've lost just over £1 again, so I'm thrilled about that. And in a minute I'll go onto the app that I use and we'll put that weight in and see how things are looking. I've also, because last time I just passed the 50%, so the app tells me I'm whatever percent on the journey to my target, so apparently I was 51% there last time, and I had promised that if I went past 50% I would do two things. One, I would start wearing things a little bit more fitted, or at least less baggy. I had no idea when I promised that how close I was. And the other thing I was going to do was do a little montage of all my twirls. So I do a twirl every week in front of the camera, stand up, do a twirl, just so, and I did that right from week 1. Now going into week 18, I'm going to put a little clip together of all the twirls and see if we can see a difference, because I feel like as week by week I haven't really seen a difference, but I know there is a difference because I've measured as well. I've lost inches off my waist. My clothes are feeling big. I've had to go and buy new clothes, and that's another one of the exciting things this week. One of the reasons I'm feeling so positive is that I have gone out and bought myself some new clothes as well. I say new to me. I got some in the charity shop and I got some via eBay. So I've got my skinny new jeans to show you, and I've got a pink denim jacket which I'm going to customise as well. So I'll show you all of that in a minute, but before all of that I want to show you my fancy new trainers. So I haven't even opened the box yet myself. I'll save that to open with you on camera. I need to make a bit of space here actually. These came from a company called FitFill. You might have heard of. I'm not very up on these things. And they got in touch with me to say would I like to try a pair of their trainers and do a review on camera, let my viewers know what I think about them. So I looked them up and I thought they look really nice quality and everything. I like that their focus is on foot health and safety, because for me, to be honest, I've never really found a pair of trainers that I'm very comfortable in. It's one of those things you kind of feel like you should have a pair of trainers, or I think you can call them sneakers in the States, but I've never, it's a bit like jeans, so I struggle to find ones that I feel comfortable in. I have problems with my ankles. I have one of my left foot tends to fall. I think maybe it's a dropped arch. I don't know, it's never been diagnosed, but it kind of collapses on one side and it gets very achy and painful. And my feet swell up, especially when it gets hot. I have problems with my knees. I tend to go over on, especially one of my ankles, really easily. And if I've been out walking for a long time, or even out and about kind of shopping, or when you're going on a day trip and you're traipsing around museums and stuff, I struggle with my feet and my knees. And these FitFill shoes have fancy design features. So they have like shock absorbency built in, and they have this stuff. I wrote this down because I knew I wouldn't remember what it's called. What is it? Propel Core EVA. I feel like I'm going to put them on and I'll be like on little pogos or something. So they have these wide toe boxes. So I hate feeling like my toes are squeezed in. I can't bear it. So they have these wide toe boxes. They also do half sizes, which is quite unusual to find. I'm a 5.5 is perfect for me, 5.5 UK size. So they have these different width fittings as well, so you can make sure they fit you really properly. And the nice thing is that although for me I would definitely say what's important to me is comfort and safety over appearance, but these do look quite cool as well. I'm really excited to get into these. I picked a colour called rose red, but it looks really pinky, so I don't know, I'm not quite sure till I get in there what they're going to look. I'm quite excited. I actually got them a few days ago. They came really quickly. They do post all over the world, because that's a question that always comes up when I review things. They do post all over the world. I've got 3 different links. They've given us a discount code, 28% discount code. You have to go in via the links, and there's a link for you. I think they're based in the States, but they've got like depots kind of here in the UK, in the States and in Europe. But I did ask about Australia and New Zealand as well, and they said they post everywhere, so just pick wherever is nearest to you, and apparently if there's any issue at all, their customer service will get hold of you. 28% discounts, quite nice, isn't it? They look really nice quality, the reviews look nice. I'm going to give you a quick look at the website. I don't want to get too bogged down in this because these videos, I usually like to keep these videos quite short, but let's have a quick look. So this is clicking on the UK link, and you can see there's men, women, accessories. There are things like slippers and knee braces and things like that you can see as well. So if I hover over women there, you can shop by activity, by features. So if ankle protection is important to you, steel toe work even. They seem to have everything from full-on hiking, proper walking boots to slippers, hiking shoes and boots, running shoes, tennis and pickleball shoes. Do you know, I noticed that and thought, I've never heard of pickleball. What on earth is pickleball? That must be an American thing. So yeah, they mention different conditions here. So if you've got plantar fasciitis or diabetes, I think if you're recovering from injuries, and then all the little accessories and things as well, and I think there are some clothes and stuff as well there. Can I easily find the ones that I ordered? I'm getting confused now, look, hang on. I think these are the ones I've ordered. The Fitville Women's Rebound Core Walking Shoes. And I chose the rose red. And I went for the 2E width. And look at that, half sizes, how fantastic. Very fancy. I have never ever had such a fancy pair of trainers on. Enough of that, let's go in and have a look, shall we? And what I think I'll do is I will open them today, we'll have a look at them, and then once I've finished recording today, I'll put them on, take them for a walk. I will take them for a walk every day this week, and I will come back next week and let you know how I got on with them. I have said to them, this will be nothing but an honest review. If I hate them, I will be saying so. I'm fairly confident they look like they're going to be good. So this is the kind of bag they come in. This is the classic, isn't it? Box inside is a bit squished, but I mean that's what happens in transit sometimes, isn't it? I'm sure the shoes inside will be fine. Let's go to the desk and have a good look at these. Liberate your toes, Fitville. Sellotaped up. Let's get in here. Pretty colour. Slightly more pink and slightly less red than they look on camera. Always have to sniff them. New shoes, got to sniff them. Just smell like new shoes. Smart, aren't they? It was so hard to choose. I had such a lot. And they gave me a relatively limited selection to choose from compared to like the whole site. But I still found it very difficult to decide. I almost went for a Velcro fastening because I get fed up with laces sometimes, but I think these are more adjustable and more sort of supportive. I like these laces. Feel like they'll grip nicely and not keep coming. You know when some laces kind of slip apart and come undone? Yeah. That's the thing inside there. Arch and heel support, recovery power. Feel nice and cushiony on the inside. Love the colour. Love the colour. I mean, this is the fanciest looking pair of trainers I've ever had. I think it said you can remove the insole with these. I think it said yes. The insole actually comes out, which is good, isn't it? So presumably you can, I'll have to look it up. I'll find that out before I report back next week, whether it means you can wash these. You know, because trainers, they get stinky, don't they? So I will try and find out. If it's not obvious, I'll ask the lady that I've been communicating with, because she's very helpful. So I'm assuming either you can buy replacements for these, or at least you can put it through the washing machine. They feel nice and roomy in the toe. Well, let's come back up a minute. I'm very happy with how they look. As far as I can tell, they seem really nice. I think the best test though is going to be in using them every day for a little while. So I'm just going to put this one on so I can roughly tell you what it feels like. They feel quite bouncy on. what I will do is, I can't really show you here, I can't really show you what they look like on because I'm not set up for it. What I will do is, during the course of the week, I'll try them out and put that out right now. I'll try them out and take some photos of them on and let you know. That feels really nice and comfy on. It feels almost quite kind of bouncy. Let's hope they're really nice and comfortable. Let's hope I've picked the right size, because it's difficult and you can't try on sometimes, isn't it? I will have a look out of interest and find out for you before next week what their kind of returns policy is. I'm really lazy about returning things, but if you'd spent all that money on shoes and they were wrong, you'd want to be able to return them, wouldn't you? So I will look that up and let you know as well. But that is quite enough of that for now. Let's move on to something else. So let's go into the app first and put that new weight in. Here we go, there's my current weight. 11 stone 4 3/4 pounds, BMI 29. That's 1 stone 9 3/4 pounds lost. So let's just put the new weight in and then we'll see how it's looking now. So the weight today was 11 stone and it was 3.4, so I'll round that up to 3.5. Submit. So that's another 1 1/4 pounds lost. Total of 1 stone 10.5 pounds lost. So I'm going to put the equivalent. I'm going to do a summary now and put the equivalents up on screen. So I started off at 13 stone in week 1. So I'm going to put the equivalents up now. And then today, just starting at week 18. I weigh 11 stone 3.5 pounds. I'll put the equivalents up here. My BMI has gone from 33.3 to 28.8. My hip to waist ratio, I think, started off at 84 and it's now 79. And that's 1 stone 10.5 pounds lost. I'll put the equivalent here again. And I have my waist measurement is now 33 where it was 37, so I've lost 4 inches off my waist and 2 inches off my hips. So that's brilliant. I'm absolutely thrilled to bits about that. And it says that I am now 53% there, which brings me back to the next exciting bit. So in here, I've got to go away and do it now and edit it, but in here I'm going to slot a montage of my little twirls from day 1. So the first time I recorded was right at the beginning of day 1. I think I recorded on the Sunday and then I started on the Monday morning. So we're at the beginning of week 18 now, so I'm going to slot in the twirls here and then I'll do a twirl for today, and you'll see my new skinny jeans. They're not skinny. It's not that exciting. Okay, put it in here. Don't look any thinner yet. Obviously I don't yet. I don't think it's any difference yet, because at the most I've lost a couple of pounds last week and this week. But I just want to do this every week, just so I can see for myself later on if there's any visual difference. This is the top from Bazaar. Absolutely love this. The best bit of all is, this isn't even a large, it's a medium. I don't think you can see any difference yet, but I am feeling like, I don't think you can see it a little bit. I'm definitely feeling like my clothes are feeling a little bit looser now. You can't hugely see different, but I feel like I'm beginning to get a shape back. This, yeah, as I say, this top is one that I hadn't worn for a while because it was just feeling a bit, and like with a lot of these tops, they look alright at the front and then do this plain sort of clingy back that clings to all your fat rolls, which I hate. So I hadn't worn it for a while, but I feel okay in it again now, so that's good. Still don't really look any different, but I do feel different. I'm putting tops on again that I haven't worn happily for a while. Still don't look any different. It feels really different, and again I feel like I look and I feel like you can't really see a lot of difference, but people say you can. Look, They're just falling. I can pull them down without undoing them. Look at that. So that's it. Whoops. Here's my twirl for today. Again, you can't see a lot because I do wear quite loose tops and things, but you can see it is starting to come off. So normally I just twirl like that, and I've been doing that every week. So you can actually begin to see, I think, that I'm getting a shape back if I do that. But like Jen and a couple of other people pointed out, I do tend to wear really loose baggy tops. This one wasn't as baggy on me when I started this as it is now. So I did promise that if I got to the 50%, I would start wearing perhaps a little bit more fitted things. So I'll do that next week, and I will also put together a montage of little twirls. That's exciting. That's exciting. And I'm hoping, I haven't seen it yet, obviously, because I haven't done that bit, but I'm really hoping I will now see a difference. And then this is me today in my new jeans and my slightly less baggy top. Jen, this is for you. See if I get a little bit further away. So these are now a size 14. I was wearing size 18s before. So hopefully I will now see a difference after that montage, and I hope I'll see a difference kind of here and that as well, because it's not just your waist and hips, is it? You know, I really hit my belly's probably the bit I hate the most, but it's also, it's your face, it's around your back. Like John mentioned a few weeks back that he'd noticed he didn't use the term fat rolls or back fat, but that's what he meant. He said it in a much nicer way, but yeah, he'd noticed there was a lot less of that. And so I'm hoping I'm going to see a difference when I look at those twirls. So these were the jeans. I got these jeans in the charity shop. I don't know how well you can't really see it, doesn't show too well on the camera, but they're a really pretty shade, quite an unusual shade to find in jeans. Sort of very greeny, bluish greeny grey colour, really nice. I also got these, and I got these from eBay. These are my new skinny cropped jeans, and I think I got them for like £5 or something. Good. And then my most fun part now, these, I'm going to have to alter this a little bit. It's my new denim jacket. I was kind of hoping it would be a deeper or brighter kind of pink, but actually it's fine. It smells lovely. They're second hand, pre-loved, but obviously nicely washed, and smell really nice. So this is a denim jacket. I think it, with the postage, it cost me about 15 quid for this. And it's a size 16, so actually it's a little bit big now. I wanted to be able to wear it with like tops underneath and stuff, so. But the only thing is, this is a bit long, so I'll have to do something like that, because that'll be annoying. I'll try rolling it up, but I think I'm going to want to properly alter it. But I thought it would be perfect for putting some stitching something fun on the back, and making it my own, tarting it up a little bit. Get too hot if I keep it on there. And I find it really handy to have a jacket like that when I'm travelling. So when I'm away in a couple of weeks, 'cause I'm going down to Sussex for the bazaar event soon, the summer garden party thing, and it's really handy to have a jacket like that with pockets in, where I can put tickets and keys and cash card and stuff to keep it like really handy without having to have my bag flapping all over the place. I get very nervous travelling by myself these days. So I'm gonna try my fancy new trainers on now and take them for a little walk. I might take them for a little trot around the park. Not trot, I'm not going to jog. I don't do jogging, but a brisk walk, and see how they do. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you as ever for all of your support on these videos. It just means so much to me. I don't think I'd have lasted 5 minutes if I'd have started trying to go to group or whatever they call it with Slimming World or Weight Watchers, but it definitely does help to have that kind of accountability and to have the support from everybody as well, whether I'm having a good week or a bad week, you know, makes all the difference. And good luck as always to everybody who's on this weight loss journey with me. We can do it, we've got this. I reckon to be there by Christmas, that's what I'm hoping. And then it's going to be a whole new kettle of fish learning how to maintain it, but I feel much encouraged by the fact that I had a couple of weeks of lots going on, lots of temptation, had a few treats, kept it under control, got back on track again this week. So yeah, feeling very, very buzzing with it this week, very, very happy, very pleased with myself. Okay, thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you all again really soon for another crafting video. Bye.